This is...
So that's in the WWE game.
What? For real?
So yeah, and then that's you and Bumblebee.
Oh my God. Stop.
Hey, with Travis, the director of Bumblebee. How you doing?
I'm doing great, thanks.
Good stuff. We were just complimenting the chair situation.
They have
here.
nice chairs here, yes.
This is like high level stuff.
It is.
I mean,
It's almost like a real movie.
It
You can
is.
afford decent chairs.
I mean, that's what comes with a franchise like Transformers, the big
Yeah.
time franchises.
That's why I wanted to do this film, so on a press junket I could sit on a decent chair.
That was it. That was the first thought which went into
Yeah.
your mind. Like, well, we were doing Bumblebee, but what are the chairs going to be like when we do the press? How was it, though, in seriousness, when you're taking on Transformers?
It's daunting. You know, these are enormous films with a lot of pressure and a lot of people who love these characters, and so to make sure that I was doing one of these characters justice, it was terrifying, but it was also exhilarating because I'm someone who grew up loving the Transformers. I came of age in the '80s, and so I've known these characters for 30 years. I've loved them for 30 years, and so it was a real thrill to be able to tell an origin story of one of these characters I've loved for most of my life.
Because I guess, like, with all the different members of the cast, like with Hailee, everyone sort of picked up Transformers at different times on the timeline, like Hailee's experience with the films, and obviously, I'm guessing, with the toys and things.
Yeah, it was the the animated series, the cartoon, the comic books, the toys. So I came of age when the Transformers originated, when they were born.
Yeah.
So that's my reference point. Of course, I followed it for years, and I've seen all the films and everything else. But yeah, each depending on they've been around for so long. All the people have their own kind of reference points. Some were Beast Wars, and some are for this thing or the other, and some were Michael's film.
Exciting stuff to be involved with a Transformers franchise movie.
Yes, to say the least. It feels really special and a true honor to be a part of something so huge and something that means so much to so many people.
So where were you when you first found out that you were going to be part of Bumblebee?
Where was I? Well, this is actually quite funny. I believe I was in my car driving.
Good.
And all I remember was my brother is a race car driver and mechanic, and he is very much into these films, and I know really of them because of him. My connection to them is through him, and I just remember feeling like he will so love, I mean, me being his sister aside, he's gonna really love that I'm gonna be in this movie, and sure enough, he'll be able to see it for the first time next week, so I'm very excited for him to see it, but yeah, really cool to be a part of this.
I mean, that's amazing that you've actually already got that race car connection.
Right?
It's like it was always meant to be.
It was written in the stars.
So I was going to ask, what was your first experience with Transformers? Was it more like the toys or was it the films?
It was more the films, yeah, and it was I just remember feeling like, I mean, there's something so special about going to a theater and seeing a movie in general, but being in that theater and feeling like you are a part of an experience while watching a film is, I mean, the best part, I guess, about having the pleasure of going and seeing a film. But these, in particular, I remember feeling that way. It was just so visually captivating, and you just they allow you to get lost in everything that's going on.
Because that's what's cool about Bumblebee is that you've got all of those amazing visual things happening, but also you can really Bumblebee feels like a real character.
Totally. And what I think is so amazing, our director Travis Knight completely created.
He's nailed that, hasn't he? It's been excellent.
Oh yeah, I mean he created a very human-like robot that we all love and can find a connection to, which is not easy.
So imagine we've got a parallel universe situation here, and all of the human characters are going to be Transformers. What would you say Charlie's character would be if she was a Transformer?
In a way, I think there is a lot of, it's kind of written in with this film where here she befriends this, robot, walking, talking car, Volkswagen Beetle, who then, we may know Bumblebee to be other cars, and she may or may not have a realization of that towards the end of this movie. And I don't know, I think that there's something to be said in how sort of sweet and earnest a car like a Bug can be, and then there are sports cars, and there are,
that's probably why I like how Bumblebee and Charlie, why that chemistry is so good, is because pretty much Bumblebee is the robot version of
her.
Charlie.
Absolutely, and he grows to be something that he's not at the beginning of the film by the time we get to the end, and so does she. So he's a pretty true representation of Transformer Charlie.
So obviously, John Cena is also in the film, WWE Superstar. What was it like working with John?
Well, no.
That's an interesting look.
No. He's really wonderful. It's just so fun to work with somebody who obviously is very, very professional and takes their job very seriously and cares a lot about the authenticity of a part and the time that it takes place in, but can also like completely shut off and have a great time offset when the cameras aren't rolling, and then like totally step into character and be the most intimidating human being on the planet.
Was there like some pranks and stuff on set? Was there mischief?
Well, he would be mad if I told you this because I'd yeah, he'd feel very guilty.
Yeah.
No, we had a lot of fun making this movie, and there were really, I mean, very few dull moments. Always moving, always something happening between our director and the other cast members, and it was a wonderful experience.
And one final thing, Hailee, because obviously John being part of the WWE, so a lot of people were big fans of Bumblebee and stuff. They've actually made your character in the WWE game.
Oh my gosh.
So I'm just going to show you it.
Please.
And see what you think of that. There you go.
So this is...
So that's in the WWE game.
What? For real?
So yeah, and then that's you and Bumblebee.
Oh my God. Stop.
Strong reaction.
This is so good. Has he seen this?
I'm gonna show John in a second.
He's gonna have a lot to say about this, and I can't wait to hear it. This is amazing.
Because your background's mainly in animation. So when you heard about Bumblebee and Transformers, was your mind already ticking on how to make this character come to life?
Yeah, I mean, when Paramount and the producers first contacted me about potentially directing a Transformers film, I thought they'd made a mistake. I thought they got the wrong number because I don't think I'm the obvious choice, But you know, having known and loved these characters forever, once we started talking about how potentially we could take these stories in a different direction, yeah, then your mind just starts creating stuff. I mean, as an animator, you're always kind of filing things away, and your own experiences and your imagination, and everything. And I started to get really excited about telling the origin story about one of these guys, really what makes him tick. And you know, Bumblebee's always been the one character, the one Transformer with the deepest connection to humanity. And the idea of being able to dive into that aspect of his character and to figure out why that is was a great deal of fun.
So I guess I think that's the main difference watching Bumblebee to some of the other Transformers films. That this is like there's great action in Bumblebee, but there's also like that character is sort of based around the Bumblebee character. And I guess that's what the animation background really brings to life, is making this robot seem like an actual human.
Yeah. I mean, as an animator, what you do is you imbue something that has no life with life. You give character and personality to something that doesn't have any. And that's one of the biggest challenges of being an animator, but it's also the greatest joy when you can bring something to life and people connect with it on an emotional level. And I knew for this film to work, we would have to employ all those animators' tricks to really make him feel not only real, but emotional, and for people to connect with him. And for the relationship between Charlie and Bumblebee to be the heart and soul of this movie, he had to feel real and alive, and that's what an animator does.
So on that note, with the sort of animation theme in mind, so obviously, you know, with John's got his WWE background.
Yes.
What's some of the WWE community have done that they've made the characters from the film in the WWE game.
Okay.
So I was just going to show you this and see just see what you think about this. So this would be Charlie, Bumblebee, and Prime.
All right, yeah, that's good. Pretty good rendition of Charlie. I don't know that Hailee would be totally thrilled with that.
Her face was excellent.
That version of her face. But there's Bumblebee. Looks like John in a Bumblebee suit. But all right. Ooh, and there's Optimus Prime. That's pretty sweet.
Because when we just showed Hailee, and I was always thinking like, if only we just got a reaction on film, and I was like, we did. So
who did this?
So this is the wonders of the WWE universe, and also my buddy, the game MLL, who put together Bumblebee.
Who is Agent Burns? Battle Cat. Okay.
So yeah, so. For your marks out of 10 for those creations,
I think that's pretty impressive. Yes.
There you go.
This is almost where the movie went. This was,
yeah, it almost ended up.
That was an idea that was abandoned, but we could have done that. Yes.
So there you go. Travis's seal of approval. Thank you so much, buddy, and make sure you smash that like button and subscribe for more content. Probably should have shown you that earlier on, but it's been excellent to chat to you.
Thank
Hailee.
you. This is so cool.
And make sure you smash that like button, guys, if you're watching that video, and make sure you go and check out Bumblebee.
Yes, go do it.